Hi, Saseni, and welcome back to Beth Mudhoni channel. You know what? When I have that minute somewhere, my head is telling me, make a small video, do something. Because you cannot just wait in Europe or in up country. It's not normal to have 30 minutes. You are just seated somewhere and you don't know what to do. Anyway, to cut the story short, let us get to know each other, and we will be doing small videos to get to know each other and to let you know where God have brought us. A very big journey, let me say so. We come from far, yeah, and we are going very far. And I believe in this. I believe in everything. I'm that person who put something in front of me and I say, I'm going. I don't care what. So, this girl, this KINANGOP girl, you know when somebody is going abroad. Let me start when I'm going. We were preparing that tomorrow I'm going abroad. I'm going to Germany. So, my sister had done the same. She went, I think, 3 weeks before me. So it was like for me, just like we did for Monica. But it's not, everything is not the same, because as for me, the relatives were there. We couldn't sleep. I think I slept only 3 hours because the house was full of people and I enjoyed them. You know, this moment, what you get, this family moment here, I'm telling you, unless you have the small family that you have, your husband, your sister, the husband from your sister, and the small people. But this moment, the moment you prepare to go abroad, oh my God, don't dream of this, because it's horrible. It's horrible. You're used to family getting together and for after chat or a night that you come, you watch TV together. Here, oh my God, people who get married here, they come and start asking, why did I come here? Somebody go on the street and say, oh my God, I cannot see somebody. We are there, people are there, but you cannot see anybody because they are busy. They are working day and night. So this girl, this KINANGOP girl, I prepared. You know what I prepared? Hey, you are getting ideas from people who have not even prepared to go abroad. So you know what I prepared. Okay. We were told a little bit from the agent, because she could come in Germany and go back, and she could tell us what to prepare. So she told us, you know what, you have to buy soap. You have to buy, even you don't take so much clothes with you. The only thing that you can take is jacket, good jackets, because they are expensive there. And us, it's like, you know, we did a harabe. We got money from people, and I love you people, because it's because of you I'm here. And we could use this money to buy the jackets, which I didn't wear, nice trousers, which I came and I saw there are better trousers here. So my bag was so heavy. Imagine the moment I went to airport. They asked me, small girl, where are you going with all of this? It's heavy. Are your relatives there? They have to go with some things. You cannot go. I think it was 10 kilo more. And we were, I think, I can remember, you know, my mother is a businesswoman. They had this weighing machine. This they hold like this when you are measuring something. So my bag was done like this, and the kilo were exactly the one I wanted. But you know, these women from market, they usually make this thing not work the right way. So hey, they were more, I think 9 kilo or 10 kilo more. And they said, you have to leave some things. But I knew I had so many samples and soaps and such kind of things. And I thought, what can I take out? I hear that soaps are very expensive. So I could decide, okay, clothes or soaps. And I knew that the soaps is, of course, water. So I have to remove some. And there was this boy, he was like a young person, and he told me, you know what? I just because you have to pay for this. He told me I have to pay for this. You know how much money I had in my pocket. My mother gave me pocket money. She changed for 5,000. And it was 45 euro, I think at that time. 45 euro or 40 euro. So I had the little I had. And I said, okay, because my parent, I don't know how, I was fearing to go out of airport. Then how will I get inside again? So I said, I will pay. And he said, out of this, then 10 kilos, you have to pay that 5. So I told him, even calculation for euros is a problem. So I told him I have euros. And he said, okay, give me that 5 euros. So I told him, the only thing that I have is this. And I don't have any other money because I was given as pocket money. So the boy, the guy, let me call him a guy, he told me, he just looked at me like this and he said, since you are going for au pair, and maybe you need a card, airtime, I'll let you go. But in future, know that when you have more packages, then you have to pay for this. So I was left alone. And now it started a journey. So my sister told me, Monica came before me, and she told me, Betty, when you go to the airport, search for somebody. Don't sit alone. Search for somebody whom you can ask. You should check the people who are like they know how to travel, and that's what she had done. So me, I saw a old man, and he started laughing at me or just showing teeth, and I knew, oh my God, this is the person I'm taking, and I could, And I said, I asked him, at that time, when we were booking the air ticket, we had booked also a place to sit. So when even I don't know where I enter, where to go, and where I just went, I'm telling you, I went the first class. I saw, oh my God, this can't be. Huh? You know how the first class is. So I saw many people, and our agent told us, when you have lost your way, you know where many people are going. It's where to follow. So I just said, hey, let me follow where many people are going. So I went with this man. We started from the airport where we waiting place, where we wait so that we can be called. So he was reading his newspaper, and I could pretend I don't care, but I'm walking with you. And so I followed him. Yeah? And he went and sat somewhere. You know what? I just went and sit there next. And after 10 minutes or 8 minutes, there came a guy. He was also a white man, and he said, this is my place. This is the place I'm sitting. And the old man told him, could you please let her sit here? Go, check if there is. And this guy was so afraid. He said, okay, no problem. If you can, it's good that you can talk. It's good to have somebody because the journey is long. And he said, okay, thank you very much. And they asked me for the ticket, and he checked my seat where it was. So he went to my seat. And the journey started like this. But the old man, even he was just interested. They know. there is internet in the airplane. There is films, and so KINANGOP girl, do you know how to put them on? And I could just I want to bother him, but I was fearing because he have his earphones, and I asked him, sorry, can I disturb you? Can you put for me? You know, he was speaking English, and he did for me. But I'm telling you, hey, even concentration, it was not there. The moment the airplane started off, hey, my stomach was like, I am not there. I am feeling to go back home. I was feeling now here where I am is the place I'm going to toilet. So I'm not such a coward, but at this time, imagine, I was feeling a very bad, I had a so bad feeling. It's like I was not sure that I wanted to go somewhere. And I knew that we were to stop somewhere, and I had to take another airplane. So it was so, my head was beating like, huh? And I could hear we are staying for 6 hours in that airplane. And I would wonder, how could I survive this? And lucky enough, at home, you know, I told you we had not slept. So, God is great that I slept. I slept, and I think it was 30 minutes before. That's when I woke up. And imagine, the man told me, do you know where you are going? I told him, you know what? I'm going to Germany. Which place? I don't know. I knew the town, but where to start, I don't know. You know, and he said, you know what you're going to do? The moment we are leaving, I have 1.5 hours to take my airplane. So I'm going to take you the place you are taking yours. So this good man, I'm telling you, when you're going to the anywhere, hey, stick with the person. The old man, he was old. I'm telling you, he was old. Even I could like to help him his luggage, but I couldn't know how to tell him. Yeah, but you know, this one for pushing, it was okay. So the old man, he went and showed me, this is the place that you're going. This is the place. And back at home, let me tell you, you know this rift, not rift, this like stairs which move. How are they called in English? So, you know, the moment you have the one which is going up and the one which is going down. So that is where my worry started. Oh, I went to step the stairs, you know, and they started moving. Oh my God, KINANGOP girl, have you ever seen this? And I was wondering where, he hold me, what is going on? So, and the problem was that I took the one, not the one which was going up. I took the one which was coming out down. So I could stand there and it could move me. It could bring me where I was. Oh my God! And you know what? Somebody came from the from Kenya. These people who usually show you where you are. She told me, take the other one and hold tight. So I went and I hold. Another problem came when the stairs went on top. You know, there is where they stop. And I had a problem to come out of it. Leave me alone. Some things I usually think, I just laugh alone. Yeah? When I'm moving in these stairs now, you know, like how my kids usually do. Yeah? My son can just walk backwards. Yeah, because they are used. But I usually, when I see these stairs, I usually think of that time. And so I came, I took the other airplane, and I reached in Hanover, and there my parents, the host family, was waiting for me. Hey, hey. You know, we could talk in telephone, and not many times. We talked, I think, 2 times, and it's just short. So when I went, I found them waiting for me. The grandfather was there, the host mother, and the kid. And the kid was that time 1 year. And you know what? God is good. God is good. You know, there are people when you come here, you know, he have never seen such people who are black. And now here comes a black person, and the host mother was like, "Oh, Betty is here, oh." And the baby, you know what he did? He came to me, even I was fearing to touch a mzungu. But he was coming to me, and he was so happy. And I took him, and that's where the family was so happy, because the host mother could tell me. I was wondering, what will I do if the kid does not agree you? And this is also a problem when the kids don't like the au pairs. It's a problem. And it's happened. So when a kid don't love you when you are there, it's normal. And you cannot do anything. They are kids. So we went at home, and the whole came to pick me with the grandpa car, and the grandpa, he was so a person who loved people who are from outside, and he would say, "Betty, you're sitting in front. You know, you are our guest." He talked with English, and he would laugh every time that we use English. I was wondering, leave me alone. I want to speak German. And then I went at home, and they cooked a soup. Hey, this soup, I will never forget it. I stayed 3 days without food. Not because there was no food. There was food. This woman was so determined to cook for me. She took me in the shoppings to let me search for anything. And I was lucky that there are fruits. So I picked, you know, not all German people like to eat vegetables, fruits. And so my host mother, they had on, most of the time they had the apples only. And I hate bananas. They had bananas. So I went and I saw, okay, I can't eat. What should I do? And so I went to this, can I try their fruits? Because the moment I tasted the food, I thought even the fruits, I didn't think the fruits are from Africa or another country. Since here they have seasons. So I couldn't expect a mango to grow here. But I thought everything, even I could look at food or anything, then I was fed up. I couldn't want to see them. The only thing I did, it was to drink, because there were juices. The juices were kind of how very sweet. I didn't like, but I could drink, and it was a way of keeping me alive. And so the host family started fearing. And they told me, the host mother told me, you know, Betty, when you don't eat, I'm fearing maybe when it continue like this, I think we should know what to do. She meant we need another person, because we don't want you to starve here. And the soup, let me go back to the soup. The soup that I tasted, I felt everything is coming out. And she told me, Beth, you are allowed to go and throw it in the toilet. So I could run every time I eat something. It was like, I don't want to eat when people are there. But they told me, we are okay. You will get used. And these people gave me courage. You know, I'm not, you can see I'm a big woman, but I don't like to eat so much. I like to talk so much, as you can see. Ha ha. So I don't like to eat so much. So I had my own problem, and still I come somewhere where the food are not, and I could see, let me tell you, I could see how the grandfather was eating. He was a big man, yeah? He could put bread, you know, they usually eat Abendbrot, bread at before going to bed. So he could put his bread here and start eating. He could eat and eat. Even I was feeling, even right now, I don't like people who eat without stopping. Yeah, I don't like it. I feel like, are you serious? Yeah, are you serious? So that time, I could see the grandfather, and I could tell the guy's mother, I don't want to eat there. Even the offer was going, he could go early before us. Because he could eat like I'm telling you, like a pig, and he could say, this body is not built with water. This is food. And he could say, I cannot do without food. He could eat 4 times in a day. It's not normal for German people. They usually eat at large warm and in the evening bread. He could eat his breakfast. 11 o'clock, he could eat warm food. 16 o'clock, he could eat another warm food and Abendbrot. So he was kind of a man who eat. Now come to another episode. Hey, we are going to eat. Beth, KINANGOP girl, do you know how to use a spade and a knife? I know to take my ugali. I know to take it, hold like this, do it like this. Take my cabbage, you know, white cabbage without tomatoes. And now come here. Okay, I could hear the host family, the host mother telling the kid, sit properly on the table. Use your, you know, they teach them. Even our kids, they know how to do it. They are not, they are not so perfect, but they know how to use them. The moment they are in the kindergarten, they know, you cannot teach them. They know the table manners, how to sit on the table and to do. But for us, for our kids, like my kids, they can do either. Only the baby boy usually put the heads like this. He say, Mama, can you give me? I ask him what? He do like this. I tell him, you have your hands. Use your hands. So it came that I am there. I don't know how to use a knife in that. Oh, God. That's where I knew I am not in the right place. And the host, I could fear that somebody could come and visit. And they see me eating like this, like